How often should you be posting on your Facebook page? That's a question that I get so many times on my Instagram from content creators, big and small. Lester, I have X amount of followers. Should I be posting more videos, more reels, more photos? Well, before I give you an answer, I actually want to show you what the big creators are doing. We're talking about the people who are making a lot of money from Facebook with millions of followers on Facebook. And I've been lucky enough to take a look behind the scenes on some of these big creators, and I can tell you that they're making over 6 figures per month. And it might be surprising to you how many times they're actually posting on their Facebook page on a daily basis. So this is Country Wayne. He's a big comedian with 9.6 million followers on Facebook. And I actually made a video about Country Wayne some time back where he actually revealed he was making over $600,000 per month from his Facebook pages. Not just this one, but from a combined network of Facebook pages. He has a very unique strategy when it comes to monetizing his audience on Facebook, considering that he makes skits and he doesn't even make the videos himself. He's not in the videos himself. So if you had to guess, how many times do you think Country Wayne is actually posting on his Facebook page? Well, let me show you. Inside of his video section, you will see that he's posting every single hour. He's actually posting 24, sometimes 26 times per day. So I don't really know exactly how they're able to create so much content, but essentially he has built this network that is able to just pump out a bunch of videos every single day, and every single one of these videos is over 3 minutes long. So that tells me that they've been doing the exact same thing since 2020, because back in the old monetization days of Facebook, you had to have a 3-minute video in order for you to make money from your content. So they've been doing that exact same thing now for years, doing the exact same thing. You can see this video. This video was posted an hour ago, this one 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago, basically 6 hours ago. So they're posting every single hour, and every single video is over 3 minutes. This is outdated information. I'm guessing the people running his Facebook page don't realize now that they can make money from shorter videos, that they can repurpose their videos a lot more, that they should be monetizing their Facebook page in another format, not just videos. But every single video is recorded the same way. It kind of looks like a video that is recorded from a phone, not really any fancy editing. There's no hooks in the videos, but based on the audience and the engagement, he's doing quite well. He's getting millions of views per month. But you might be asking yourself, Lester, isn't it posting 25, 26 times a day way too much? Well, not really, because considering the size of his audience, 9.6 million people, I can guarantee you that less than 10% of his audience, his actual followers, are watching those videos. Most of those videos are being pushed by the algorithm to people who don't follow his page. That tells you that a lot of his videos are essentially being pushed by the algorithm, not to his followers, but mainly to non-followers. So he can get away with posting 25, even 40 times a day. Even though that sounds like a lot, honestly, he's making so much money that they don't really care. Now, essentially, he has turned his Facebook page into a video-only page. And if you check out his Reels section, he barely has any Reels. So they're not really taking advantage of the Reels. They're not really repurposing the videos that are doing well for them as actual Facebook Reels, which they should be doing that. They're not using images, they're not creating text engagement, they're not doing any of that. And that will take them to that next level where they don't have to rely so much on videos. But hey, it's working for them. They're making a ton of money. This Facebook page most likely is making a couple $1 million per year just from all of the content that is being published on this page on a daily basis, which is insane. That is a lot of videos to publish every single day. Now let's take a look at another big creator, Mowing. He has 11 million followers on Facebook, and he makes videos about mowing people's lawn. And you know, he does it for free to help some people. He has amazing viral videos, although many of the stuff, how he's repurposing the videos from his YouTube channel is essentially not the proper way to do that. Essentially, he's taking the exact same video from YouTube and just re-uploading that to Facebook, which is something that I don't recommend you do. If you do have a YouTube channel and you're trying to repurpose content, this is not the way to do it. But keep in mind, he has 11 million followers, and most of the top of viral videos that he has are Facebook Reels. Those Facebook Reels are getting millions of views, but his regular videos also do quite well. He should be, getting millions of views per video if he actually, repurpose the videos properly. But as you can see, he's not really posting that much. Like, you can see a post here from April 12th, then we have another April 14th, we have April 15th, then we have some links to events, and essentially another video April 18th. And that's mainly because of the type of content that he is making. If we go back to his video section, you can see that he's posting about once per week, and these are very long videos. 46-minute video, we got a 32-minute video, 24-minute video. So he's posting once a week inside of his Facebook page. And when you compare the type of views he's getting on his videos to the views that Country Wayne is getting, it's not even close. Even though he has way more followers, he's really not posting that much, and that's mainly because he's not repurposing as much from his YouTube channel to his SB Mowing page, and he's just re-uploading the same videos from YouTube to his Facebook page. Now, if we take a look at his Reels section, you can see that this is where the growth is actually coming from. You can see a couple of videos here with 1 million views, 1.2 million views. We got a couple of videos close to 1 million. So he is basically have been able to grow his massive following from short form content. This video alone has 19 million views. But like I said, if you want to make the big money on Facebook, the big money will always come from long form content. And I'm not talking about those 40-minute videos that he's publishing. I'm talking about videos that can be 2 minutes, 3 minutes, even 4 minutes, 5 minutes. But long form content doesn't do as well on Facebook compared to YouTube. But you can see that his short form content, his Facebook Reels, completely killing it. 10 million views, 19 million views. So that's how he's been able to grow his page to 11 million followers, even though he's not really posting that much content on a daily basis. Now, don't get me wrong, this page is still killing it. This page is making a lot of money. Most likely this page is closer to 6 figures per month. But could he double that with a better repurposing strategy from his long form content? Absolutely, he could possibly do that. But you can see the main differences from SB Mowing and actually Country Wayne. The bulk of the views that SB Mowing is getting is coming from Facebook Reels, from short form content, and Country Wayne is mainly just doing a lot of views from long form content, and typically those are 3-minute videos. So essentially it's a whole different strategy that they're both following. However, Country Wayne is making way more money than SB Mowing. Now, what happens if you don't have 11 million followers or 9.6 million followers like Country Wayne? How many times should you be posting? Well, that I would say, if you have an audience of less than 10,000 followers, you should not be posting 25 times a day. It just doesn't make any sense, because initially you are trying to find out exactly what works. And I would just keep it at maybe 3 to 4 times a day. So I'm not talking about just posting reels or videos. I'm talking about testing different things like photos and text, and see how your audience responds to your post. So combined, you could technically post 3-4 times a day. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to post 3 or 4 videos a day. As you grow your audience, you can get away with posting more. And there's a lot of content creators who are afraid of posting more because they think that they might be spamming their own Facebook page. Clearly, as you can see from Country Wayne and other big creators, that's not even close. That's not even the case. And I've seen other big content creators who post 12, 15 times a day, and they don't even reach 5% of their followers within their Facebook page. So most of the views and the money that's coming in is basically from non-followers and people discovering their content from the algorithm. So you don't necessarily need to have millions of followers to get millions of views on Facebook, because essentially if you have good content, the algorithm will push that content to non-followers, and that will make you a lot of money even if your followers are not seeing your content. Now, determining your posting frequency really depends on the type of content you're making. You might have a podcast where you're only making 1 video per week, and essentially you need to figure it out how to best repurpose that podcast to your Facebook page, whether it's short form, long form, text, photos, whatever it is. But it just depends on how often you make content and what type of content are you able to make. For some people, they're able to pump out 1, 2, 3 videos a day easily. For others, it might take them a week or 2 weeks to be able to make 1 video. So you really have to dial in exactly how to really leverage your posting frequency and just use other formats to increase your posting frequency. So even if you only make one video per week, you can still leverage other formats now with the new content monetization program that Facebook offers to make money from the other stuff. Like you can make money from photos, stories, text, and even Facebook Reels, but you don't have to rely just on videos to make money, because essentially the new content monetization program gives you the opportunity to monetize everything you do on Facebook. Now, posting frequency determines exactly how successful you'll be on Facebook and how much money you'll make. And it's such an important thing to understand that we actually have a specific training inside of my program, Facebook Creator Academy, where essentially we teach you how to really leverage your content, no matter what type of content you make, to repurpose as much as you can to increase your posting frequency and be able to make as much money as you can from your existing content. Now, if you want to find out more about the Facebook Creator Academy coaching program and how to apply, there's going to be a link in the description below. Now, if you want to learn how to scale your posting frequency to be able to make more money from your page and identify top performing content, make sure you watch this video right here, where I sat with one of my clients and I actually helped her scale her Facebook page to make more money by posting more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.